What up, what up, what up, everybody? Happy Thursday. I don't know why, but I feel like Thursday is always my favorite day of the week. Just wanted to like come on here and really share what's been like going on and like in life. And just like really share insight because I feel like number one that we go through things to be able to help other people get through them too. So I say, you know what, let me come on here and share and see if it might help someone out. So this week, oh my God, it was crazy. So I'm in a search for a car and it's just been all over the damn place. Like it's this issue why I can't get it, that issue why I can't get it, this issue why I can't get it, that issue why I can't get it. And I got to a place where I really shut down completely. I wasn't sleeping. I didn't get no rest. Because I'm really in crunch time to really find it and be able to like, obviously get it. And, I got excited and I think that was the other part about it because I like busted my butt off to really like get towards it and, disappointed, all these things. And I didn't know how to control my emotions. It was just like, for me, whenever I'm in that space, I automatically will delete myself out. And I would just opt out for a second and I would just like stay away just because I don't want to conserve that energy towards anyone else, I want to be able to have to deal with it versus ignoring it and pretending as if everything's okay. And I'm just not that person. I don't really like pretending as if it's okay in certain situations. So, I really got to a place where I just shut down completely and I went to sleep. I just went to sleep. And the one thing that bugged me the most was disappointment. Like for me, I've still learned that it's hard for me to take a lot of disappointment and to be able to just take things as they happen, and I thought I got better at it, but then it seems like that the devil tried to come at me in a different angle this time because I was really good at like controlling it, like, being like, cool, it wasn't meant to happen, whatever, I keep it moving. But this time it was just like, he came after you, girl. But you know what the funny thing is? The whole time, I'm going to be very blunt and honest with you guys. I thought it was God. I blamed God for like everything that was going on while I was in my situation. I blamed him for every single thing. And I literally shut down and didn't want to talk to him. It's probably the first time that's happened in such a long time. But this morning, I was like reminded that it wasn't God. It was the devil coming at me. And, sometimes I feel like in life, and reason why I mention this is because it happens to all of us, and believe it or not, like I kept hearing from people like, all this stuff is happening. I don't understand why it's happening and da-da-da. And, for me, I'm always telling people it's the devil, it's the devil, it's the devil. Yesterday, I couldn't take my own advice. I'll admit to that. But it really hit me because it was like a self-reminder from someone else that just reminded me like, yo, it's the devil. Like, you got to remember, it's the devil is also coming at you too. And he's going to come at you in every single angle the best way that he can. And he's going to test you through the material things that we rest upon versus resting upon God. And, of course, it was just emotions were all over the place. And this morning, that self-reminder. And then I do a daily Bible read. And for me, it was just like I promised myself I was going to go into this 90-day plan and be consistent no matter what. So I got up, I went to work, I did what I needed to do. I stayed consistent with my 90-day plan. And, my Bible plan is one thing I've been doing every single day consistently, no matter what, for almost probably like months, like 6 months now. So, I was like, I can't miss it. I know I'm mad right now at God, but I just got to do it. So as I'm reading it, it was amazing because it was just like I was in a place where I couldn't pray anymore. Like I was that numb to where it was just like my flesh completely took over and my spirit could not rise. And I was just like, man, what am I going to do? Like, I can't pray right now because if I pray, it's not going to be real. Like, it's not going to feel real and all this other stuff. Like, I was telling myself all these things, and I realized the devil telling me these things. And right then and there, it was just like, I read this verse, and it was just like, it was like a storyline, pretty much. And it was telling me that when your spirit, when you feel like you can't pray, that there's a spirit inside of you that will do it for you. And it will take care of you. And it's like way, way deep, deep, deep down inside that it will start doing it for you versus you having to do the work. And right then and there, I felt a release. I was like, because the whole time it's just like every time a problem happens, I automatically run into prayer. But for this situation, it was like so many things at once just coming in. Like throughout the day, it was just bang, 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 bang. And I got so stressed out and I didn't know how to pray. And it was just like, yo, I'm stuck. And right then and there, when I read that this morning, it brought a release off of me, because I was just like, all right, my spirit's just going to have to pray this one out, because I don't know how I'm going to be able to do it, because I just couldn't find the strength inside of myself to do it. But you know, it's amazing. And they always say this, whenever there's a new level, there's a new devil. And it's amazing. Like, I just got reminded of that today, that I'm moving on to a new position. I'm moving on to a new step. I'm moving on to a next level. So the devil's going to come at me different this time. So realize when you're moving and you're shifting into a different position in a different space in your life, that the devil's going to come at you no matter what. And he's going to come at you in a whole new level that you never expected. Sometimes it's the same one, but realize it and pay attention to it. And it's just amazing, because it was just like, oh, a lot of people just asking me. And I was just like, wow, like now I feel it. Now I see what people mean. Like, it's hard to pray, or it's hard to deal with all these things, or it's hard to, you know, talk to God, or it's hard to have to deal with a lot of things. So it was just like, yo, like, what is going on? So I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to let my spirit just lead me wherever I'm going to go. And literally all day I just been happy. My mind's been off. My mind's been free from it. You know, for me, I'm always trying to find a solution. So another thing I had to learn was to stop taking control of things. Like for me, and I'm going to admit to this. I have a problem with being in control of things, because I like to be able to control the things that I want to be able to control. And Joyce Meyer reminded me this morning that you're not going to be in control of everything. That if you do, it's going to be so much you're going to have to deal with. And if you let certain things let go and let God do it, then he's going to be able to do it better than you can do it. And it was just like, you know what? I'm going to release it, and God's going to take care of it, and I'm going to be good. But it was just a problem of being able to do things by myself. And I've always had this problem. I'm going to say had, because now it's not going to be a problem for me anymore. But I've always had this problem of always being in control of something, and always having to take a stand, and always trying to do stuff for myself versus letting someone else help me. And God had to put me down into that space to remind me to stop doing stuff by myself. And I'm telling you, it's like one of the toughest things for me, because I'm so used to trying to prove this or prove that and prove all these things, when I keep telling myself I don't have nothing to prove to nobody but to God. And for me, it was just like, you know, it wasn't nothing to prove to anybody else. It's something to prove to myself that I could finally do it, that I can make this happen, that I could get it together and all this stuff. And it was just like, I had to release that. I had to realize there was so much more than just these material things, and realize it was so much more than just taking control over things and letting God take control of it. I had to come to realize a lot of things. And I'm telling you, like, y'all, it hurt. It hurt so much. And I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to let it go. I'm just going to let it go. Let it be. Let God do his thing, and just stay on course. Stay on the course. And one thing Joyce Meyer reminded me of is stop trying to control everything and start focusing on what you're good at. Do what you already know how to do, instead of trying to do something new and because I was trying to do so many new things, because I'm a person that loves to learn things. I was trying to do so many new things, and it was just like I was trying to take control of all these different areas. And I was like, ooh, cool, I get to learn this new thing and I get to apply it. But as I was trying it, the more frustrated I got. And you know, I went into it with prayer. I'm not going to say I never went into it with prayer. And I guess that was the frustration that came behind God, because it's like, yo, I prayed for it. Like, what happened, bro? And, you know, it was just like, let go, be bold, and just do the best that you can. So I'm focused on me. I'm focused on what I can do and what I can control, and just letting the rest of it flow. So I appreciate you guys listening. I hope this helps someone out. I know it's like 10 minutes long, but I'm telling you, like, this was a big and huge lesson for me this week. So I'm so grateful for it, honestly, because I got to grow through this process and just become better. So I'm excited for the next level I'm about to hit. Let's get it.